Welcome to the 16th episode of
Virtue? Who's that?
Virtue.
Or Virgie. I don't know. We're changing our name, guys. We're changing our name. Welcome to the 16th episode of Virtually Redundant, where we have finally found our long-lost Darren after sending out search and rescue teams high and low.
I actually feel honoured about that because the last person who went missing, you just didn't bother fucking helping him, did you, Conor? Some guy lost in Sweden and in the forest and probably still out there. I went out to look for him. That's where I was.
Yeah, but see, the conscience got the better of me. You know, I was like, Jesus, I lost someone in Sweden before. I can't do it again.
Did you have fun? Darren, I'm talking to you. Did you have fun?
Yeah. No, I thought you were talking about did Conor have fun with the search and rescue.
Conor, did you have fun asking Darren about talking about that shit?
It was very stressful. I thought I'd lost someone else in Sweden again, you know.
Yeah, it was fun. I was in Norway and Denmark and then Sweden for like a couple of hours.
Were you in Finland?
No, that's where I want to go next, at least.
I said Nordic then, so.
Ah, yeah. I mean, I was in Nordic.
Nortopia,
Nortopia, where the Vikings still reign supreme.
So, from your 3 hours in Sweden, how was the Netflix?
You raised a good point. To get on the Swedish Netflix, you can use NordVPN, which is today's not sponsor, unfortunately.
So Daniel, how are you recovering from the long search for Darren?
Yeah, it was good. Twitter, Darren, #Darren, please come home. It was, nobody retweeted. So.
Yeah, it's not it wasn't trending, was it?
No, it wasn't. Nobody's trending. Nobody wanted it. So it's like, sure. People are too busy to talk about bollocks on Twitter. You know how it is these day and age.
Followed by a whole two people,
I don't think I'm followed by anyone.
Not even ourselves.
Nope. My Twitter's my own.
So on that happy note, very many happy, joyous returns. We have our buddy, our pal back, and we'll be right back after these fancy sound effects that Daniel won't play. Oh, did any of you watch the PlayStation Showcase last week?
What's that?
Well, I invited you and you didn't join.
Yeah, this is what happened. Conor sent me a message at like 9:20 or something saying, "Hey, you up for joining Discord to watch this?" And I was like, "What, man? You have to book me in advance, man. You don't know this." But I almost did, like literally 2 hours ago because I'm that tired. I almost ate a Lego piece.
Yeah, that was this year's Sony PlayStation Showcase.
Daniel almost ate Lego.
Well, it could have been glorious. It could have been like the old E3 days. You wake up, you tune in. Unfortunately, you probably wouldn't go, what the hell's going on, because everything's too scripted now. But have you at least caught any of the trailers? Have you caught anything, or do you know anything about what happened?
I heard that they're bringing back, Bungie are bringing back Marathon, which is like one of their first kind of FPS games, like pre Halo, and I guess this is Sony's trying to jump on the Halo bandwagon again for the like 600th time. Am I right in that regard, or am I just off the mark?
Speaking of the let's go off on a bit of a tangent here. Do you remember like originally Halo was meant to be for like the Macintosh and it was meant to be like a third person and stuff like that? That's what you should bring back that, yeah.
Release Alpha Halo, please.
Well, didn't they showed it off at a big Apple event on stage with Steve Jobs, didn't they? And they went, guys, this is going to be it. And then Microsoft just swooped in and suddenly...
Yeah. I think that was probably one of the things that killed like the Mac's like foray into the game market, because they're like, we have this independent third-party game provider. Oh, they just got bought by Microsoft. Oh, good. How very nice.
There was also a DS version meant to come out, Halo DS.
I'm sure it exists somewhere, but yeah.
What was that?
So Sony Showcase, go on.
Well, I don't know. Let's start off on hardware news. So Sony have announced their own Steam Deck, but I think you need a PlayStation 5 for it to run. So it's basically on Live. Does anyone remember on Live?
I had that.
Well, just do you actually need a PlayStation? Because I know Sony have like that PlayStation Now service, which is which is essentially like on Live or Xbox Gaming Cloud, or is this handheld? Do you actually need the PlayStation 5, or is it just streaming via PlayStation Now service?
Yeah, because like surely it should work with PlayStation Now, like so you don't need a PlayStation 5. Like it's just cloud streaming.
Yeah.
Here's the quote, right? We will launch a dedicated device that enables you to stream any game from your PS5 console using remote play over Wi-Fi, aka the Steam Link.
Oh, okay. So like this is more for just in-house, like if you're on the toilet and you don't want to stop playing and you just...
That's pretty lame. Yeah, I mean, I no. Why don't you just make a console that just hooks into PlayStation Now? I guess they want people to be buying the PlayStation, 5 or whatever. But yeah, no, I'd rather just buy the handheld that can play PlayStation Now service.
I think it's like they tried to make their own version of Nintendo Switch, but once you leave the house, you kind of lose everything, so it doesn't really work. I don't know. Maybe someone will love it, but
I do see the benefit, like in some regard, like the way like the telly gets used up. Like we all know that, like whether it's like fucking Coco Melon on the telly or whatever YouTube is on the telly. At least with this, you can play a PlayStation 5 game. So I do see the appeal for fathers, which us three, are. So
so great. That's a good demographic for fathers who can't get access to their television. I like that. But no, it's rubbish. No. Like it's if you say, oh, they're releasing a handheld. No, they're not releasing a handheld. They're releasing it's no better than a fucking baby monitor. Like, come on.
I think you're rubbish.
Here we go.
No, but like, it is a handheld. Come on, like just because it's not like you can't go out and about. It's still a handheld. Like,
just because you can't. Just because it's not portable doesn't make it not a handheld. Oh, good, yeah.
So just to sort of try and bring it back to on topic, which is impossible. If they did add cloud gaming, do you think it's something?
I would 100% buy it. No, if I can get one that doesn't require a PlayStation 5, I get it. Getting a PlayStation 5, like Daniel said, it would be entirely useless right now for me. But I don't want to get a PlayStation 5 and then fork out another God knows how much money on the handheld. No, I'm not doing that. I'd rather buy the PlayStation and pay the subscription fee. Kind of like, what Microsoft do. I don't need... I pay for, Xbox Cloud Gaming or whatever, and it's pretty handy because I can play it anywhere. It's portable. Microsoft released a handheld. It's my laptop. I can carry it anywhere. And I can play any Xbox game.
Yeah, but you're on the bus.
There you go.
I'm
on the bus. I pull up. I open my phone and I play. I play my.
Yeah, but you're on the bus, and then you're streaming in Scotland. Scotland using.
I'm sorry.
5G.
It's 5G. It's 5G, and it's 5G, and it's pretty good. I'm sorry, backwards Ireland doesn't have 5G yet. I'm sorry, your 3G network is like you can get photos on a phone. The technology these days.
No, we're still stuck on 3GP format. Videos and stuff like that.
LTE is coming out soon.
We've got the polyphonic ringtones. It's all happening over here.
You said the code. Yeah.
You said the code in. You charge a credit and you get the ringtone installed.
Eminem in monotone.
Okay, come on. Third time around. Sony Showcase. Come on.
All right. So that was the hardware bit. Oh, they announced earbuds for some reason because everyone already has a pair anyway.
What, the movie?
No, they want to make their own wireless PlayStation earbud.
Not the dog, the basketball dog earbud.
No, not Airbud.
Airbud. Yeah, I was wondering what
the dog that can play basketball.
Yeah. If you would like to, well, on that, do you recommend Airbud for our listeners?
Wasn't there like 7 of them?
I think they made 7 of them, and if Sony are like the, Sony Pictures are the publisher, I will absolutely die laughing. Who published Airbud?
Well, okay, I think we're very quickly going off again. Let's go back to the
it's Walt Disney. It's Walt Disney.
It would have been funny if it was Sony, but okay.
I'm the one trying to bring this back. Okay, 4th time around with Sony PlayStation. Go on. Sony Showcase. Let's do this. 4th time.
Okay, well, they showed off Spider-Man 2, which is expected. Have any of you played Spider-Man 1 yet, though?
On the PlayStation 1 I did.
Yeah, the original PlayStation Classic.
Yeah, original PlayStation, yeah.
No, the 2016 or 2018 one.
No, I haven't played it.
I haven't played the Spider-Man game since 1997. The one where you couldn't see the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, the PlayStation 1 one.
Yeah, that's what we said, man. You're just not listening.
The original PlayStation Classic. Yeah. Some host you are.
Bit of professionalism here, a bit of decorum. Come on now,
Let's go
Conor.
back to. I want to go back to Airbud now. I mean,
Okay, so
Okay,
so
fine,
far
right.
we've got
Well, let's
out.
skip that topic because like we can't have a qualified opinion on it.
oh, we can have qualified opinion. What's it
Oh.
about? Is it based off like the movies? What's
Is
it
it about
actually?
Spider-Man?
Is
No,
it
it's-
Miles, or is it?
It's Spider-Man, right? No,
Peter?
so it's got both in the same universe. It's got Miles Morales and Peter Parker, and catalog. They announced various villains. What's the Hunter fella, or is he called the Hunter? Something the Hunter.
Don't know.
I
I only know
but-
Venom and Octopus, and I was about to say
Yeah.
Green Lantern, but Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, well, don't get me wrong. It's a game I'd play if I had it. If I had a PlayStation 5 and I had time and I had a big screen TV, and I'd play.
If I was
Yeah,
someone
but-
else, I'd play it.
it.
So maybe if they can get like portable stuff going on that handheld, you might play it. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, no,
if
I'd play it.
that-
If it was a handheld, I'd play it.
You play it on the
Put up-
toilet. That's
if-
going to be on the box. It's going to be Kotaku code best game ever, and Daniel quote from
Look,
Daniel.
if you have it on if you have it on a baby monitor, we can all play it. Then
But would you when would you play it? Would you play it in bed and your wife sleeping next to you, and you're playing your Spoodermans, or do you
Yeah.
you have a Switch? Would you?
well, right. So just for our listeners, I had a Switch, I had an Oculus Quest 2, I had an Xbox Series X, and something else I can't think of.
Steam Deck.
Steam Deck. Oh yeah, Steam Deck, and I give it all to my nephew.
Well, no, I've got the Oculus. You gave it to me.
No, I give you an Oculus Rift. I got an Oculus Quest a year or two ago.
Oh my God! Stop buying consoles and giving them away. I mean, you gave me the Oculus, and I played. I only played like Google Maps in it, and then I never used it again.
Yeah, it's literally. I keep thinking like, oh, it's a handheld. I'll have more time, and I just don't. I really don't have time. Like,
Well,
what
if it's
I
a
do-
handheld outside of the office, you'd have more time because,
Yeah, like what I do, what I do.
Your do.
Like when I have a bit of time, like let's say my wife falls asleep.
I hope she does. I mean,
If I don't know when she falls asleep, what I do is I end up just like watching. Like I watch shows. Like it's like because if I can't sleep, then I watch shows. That's literally the only time I get to watch something. Otherwise, it's like Cocomelon or soaps or.
but you could watch it on your Sony handheld streaming from Netflix from your PlayStation 5.
I mean, I could just spend €800 just to stream Netflix on another device. Yes, I
Wait,
could do that.
€800?
Well, no, it's like okay, it's like €500 for like or €400 for what PlayStation 5, and then what you need another €200 for this portable thing probably.
I mean, for what? For literally like a handheld console that just streams.
No, it's not a handheld. It's a baby monitor. That's what you said or something.
Yeah,
like
it is
that.
a baby monitor. Yeah, so 300, 400 for a fucking baby monitor.
But it's on brand, so.
I'm gonna get a lot of flack from all the Sony fanboys.
Okay, well, we'll find it for our last bit on this segment from the showcase, which is going a little bit back down memory lane. Back to 2003, there was a game that came out, which was Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, and they have announced a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3.
Why did you do this?
Stop.
Why did you stick in remakes?
It's not that old. I have socks that are older than that.
Man, change your fucking
What?
socks.
It's like you'd be telling us you used them in the shower or something. Like.
Why did you remake it? Why is it like? I don't get it. I know it's a quick money scheme, and people go on like new people, like people who've never played it because the graphics and old games. Yes, but come on, with that time, that could be making it like a different Metal Gear, a standalone Metal Gear. I don't know.
No, well, they kind of didn't kill all the creatives who had anything to do with Metal Gear, and when they tried to make their own, they made some sort of weird survival game. So maybe making an existing game is the only thing they can do. Okay, well, on that joyful note, glad we had such an insightful look at the Sony conference. I think we would try and discuss it a little bit more, but we're clearly unqualified. There was a whole VR segment, but let's not talk about that. So
We did.
Marathon.
I use it for Google Maps. 3R.
Oh, yeah.
It's topical.
So if you got PlayStation VR, you just boot up Google Maps on it. Yeah. Well, on that joyous note, let's have some more fancy sound effects that Daniel won't use. So, it's time for a bit of roleplay. Not that kind of roleplay.
I was going to say that, yeah.
So, in this segment, we're going to have a scenario, shall we say, or a play. So, in this play, I am going to play the accused, and I am going to be quizzed by our Superintendent Darren and Detective Constable Daniel.
Oh, so Daniel doesn't know the script. For the record, as we start this tape, the interview is commencing at 9 p.m. This interview with the suspect is in relation to the theft of a work of art. DC Daniel, read him his rights.
You have the right to remain silent, and you have the right to. Does he have a lawyer? Is there a lawyer in this room? Is your lawyer coming? Did you want a lawyer?
I want a lawyer.
Jesus Christ, DC Daniel. Did you just wake up this morning and fell out of bed?
No, yeah, it's a rough morning. Sorry, yeah. So does he want a lawyer? Does he want a lawyer here? Is that what you want? You have a right to one.
I would like a lawyer. Can I have a lawyer?
Well,
No.
okay.
Oh, okay.
He says no.
No, lawyer. No, we can't afford another cast member. No.
Yeah. So sorry. Yeah, you don't. Okay, your rights are. Well, you can't remain silent. Yeah. So okay. Yeah, your rights are that you have no rights. Okay. There we go.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Did you wake up and forget to eat your Cocoa Pops, DC Daniel?
Yeah, no, I think they're a bit chocolatey in the morning to fill in. I'm more of a fruits.
Oh, you can't go wrong with a bit of Cocoa Pops in the morning.
I think you can.
I do like to have a few bowls of Cocoa Pops
diabetics
myself.
and stuff go wrong, with your diabetes. It's a lot of sugar.
There's nothing wrong with being diabetic. They can enjoy a Cocoa Pops if they want to.
No. I think it's well, hey, each to their own,
Are we here to talk about Cocoa Pops?
So, Conor, where were you last night?
I was at home on my computer looking at funny pictures.
For what purpose and between what times?
Between 8 and 11 p.m. last night to get a picture for my my YouTube video. Yeah, my YouTube video.
Oh, young people and their gadgets. I remember a time when you looked at funny pictures, you just went and bought a magazine from the top shelf at the local garage. Daniel, you quite like magazines. What was your favorite?
I think he's kind of insinuating he's looking at porn here.
Jesus Christ, Daniel, we don't want to know about your dirty magazines. What was your favorite funny magazine?
I think
leave your sick fetishes out of this.
I believe the top shelf was the dirty magazines when you got them off the top. I mean, I'm just from memory. The top shelf was always the dirty ones.
Are you giving out about tall people? I'll have you know this station has plenty of tall people.
No. Just the kids, can't get the dirty magazines.
Jesus Christ, I do not give kids these dirty magazines. What is the matter with you? I just asked you what your favorite funny magazine, and you just go on about giving dirty magazines to tall people and children.
Could I ask the defendant the question? What did you?
Okay, Conor, what was Daniel's favorite funny magazine?
I don't know. I think I had bunnies on it.
Oh, I do like the hopping bunnies.
I'm just going to agree here. Yes, that's go on then. Yes, continue. I suppose. I guess.
Well, magazines are kind of expensive. The internet's kind of free.
I don't know. I do pay for internet myself. They're Conor, it's quite expensive. It's very expensive. You see, I have to have a tower that points at another tower that points at another tower, and it goes on for some time.
You mean you don't just connect to your neighbor's Wi-Fi like everyone else?
Oh, we'll have to book you for that later now. Quiet. Okay. Last night you were caught on camera committing the crime. Daniel, tell him what the camera shows.
Well, it showed them committing the crime, the alleged crime, the crime of stealing the painting.
I didn't steal any painting. What are you on about?
Jesus Christ. Were you dropped on the head as a child, Daniel?
The video that you mentioned, which shows him committing the crime, I'm just reiterating that yes, he committed this crime. He stole the photo. We have him on camera and confess to the crime.
We had him on camera confessing to the crime? Did you even watch the video?
You do know. I'm sorry. Captain Darren? Is it Captain?
Oh my God. I'll have to report this to the superintendent.
Are you not the superintendent? So you're the superintendent, aren't you? You're the superintendent.
I'm the chief.
You're the chief. Oh, sorry, chief constable. Sorry, yes. We caught him on the camera stealing the photo, so that's why we have him in for questioning.
I object.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This isn't court. This isn't there. You don't have to object here. You just have to answer the questions. This isn't a court.
It's not like Phoenix Wright, no?
That Daniel does love that game. Could you tell me what the story of it is?
You're a lawyer, trying to solve cases. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that sounds like that doesn't sound like a lawyer, dear. Yes, I mean, I don't know what's so special about that, but I'll take your word for it, dear.
I'll never fucking play it.
Oh, you'd be lying to the team. He wouldn't shut up about Phoenix Wright, and now he's saying he never played it. Now tell us the truth now, Conor. The real truth, and not the truth that this lad doesn't seem to know about.
You can't handle the truth.
Oh, you think this is a joke? Oh, we don't joke. You know when we're joking. You will laugh hard when we joke. Oh, that Daniel, he's full of the crack. Daniel, give him a joke.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Doctor
Who?
Exactly. That's the best one I can that's the one I fucking remember since I was 5. That's the only one I can think of off the top of my head.
Well, we all know who's not funny here now. I do like a bit of Doctor Who. Could you tell me, Daniel, since you're so much of a fan of Doctor who was the 11th Doctor?
The last one I seen was the one with Billy Piper in as the assistant. I had the man when it came back after the hiatus. What was that one?
Oh, the man as the Doctor.
Yeah, well, the Chris,
yes, I remember the man being the Doctor. It was a woman for a while, and now it's a man again. But
no, it was the one with Billy Piper. After the hiatus of Doctor Who, I think that's the 11th one. The Chris guy. I think his name's Chris.
Ah, yes, Chris, the 11th. No, that's the Night Doctor. I'm afraid that's your true Doctor's too old.
Oh, Jerry Smith.
I think
it's like Colin Murphy all over again.
What was he?
I think you're thinking of Matt Smith there, Dale.
Oh, Matt Smith. Yeah, Matt Smith.
I think Jerry Smith is from Rick and Morty, but we'll not go. We'll continue on.
Why does everyone think I'm a thief? It's not like I go around robbing banks.
We have you caught red-handed at 9:30 last night, right-clicking on an image of an ape, and then having the nerve to click save. What do you have to say for yourself?
You brought me in for questioning over saving a JPEG?
Oh, Daniel knows all about the issues with saving JPEGs. Daniel, Explain to him why this is an issue.
That JPEG was an NFT, I think, or something, and yeah, I think there's maybe it's copyright. I think
You
there's
don't even know what you're booking me in for.
copyright. The image was from Disney. So Disney came to us, and we came to, you know what I mean. So yeah, that's what we're booking you for that.
This random police station in Donegal, Disney contacted us directly, and they said, "Oh, this Conor lad, he saved this picture of an ape, and we had to bring you in right away." Now look here, boy. I don't care if you say it's art or not. We have a quota this year for catching art thieves, and it's been quite a slow year, so we're going to book you anyway. Daniel, read him his charge sheet.
You're being charged for downloading the JPEG.
What?
I'm sorry. What's the charge sheet? What's the charge sheet? I've never been arrested, so I don't know what a charge sheet is. The sheet that has your charge on it.
That's right, Conor. You're being arrested. You're being charged with downloading JPEGs. Now, listen here, whoever's listening to this tape, any of you who download these JPEGs are going to get arrested.
I mean, I don't know what the charge is. Like under Section 12 of the 1919, you've been downloading. Yeah, stop.
The 1919 Act of NFTs. Oh yes, back after the Irish Civil War, the NFTs were rife. We were downloading those JPEGs. Oh yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah, well, the Act of 1999.
Well, on that very professional police interview from DC, Darren, we'll be right back. Once I find the bloody chat button to stop the recording. And welcome back. So we previously last week we discussed some recommendations the team may have from maybe some movies or games or TV, if we ever have time to watch such things, that we have enjoyed or maybe not enjoyed, or it got frustrated because it got cancelled before the time was now, or right, or I don't know what the fuck I'm saying anyway. Well, on that pleasant note, Daniel, have you any recommendations you would like to share with us this week?
Yeah, got him.
What?
10 out of 10. But
It's
11 out of 10. It goes to 11. This game goes to 11.
Yeah, no, I just had to pick that up because man, that game is just horrific. Just reading the reviews. I have like a kind of niche game. If anyone's listening in, Legion TD 2. It's a game that I love. TD games, tower defense games, and Legion TD 2 on Steam. It's such a good game. You basically drop down tower defense each round, and each wave comes, and you can send enemy team members monsters to build up. So just have a look at it. It's actually a really fun game. You two know about it anyway, so you know it's a good game.
Nice. What about yourself, Darren? Any recommendations for anything or everything?
well, the past like 10 days, my daughter really likes the songs from that movie Sing 2. So I'd recommend Sing 2. And please, just watch it for like, 10, 20 times, It's a really good movie. I think I can repeat it word for word.
Be honest, what's your favorite song in the movie? Just be honest there now.
My favorite? Oh, that's a good question. I kind of like the one near the end with Ash and the lion singing. You haven't found what I'm looking for. I quite like that song.
Yeah, you like you too. That's your problem. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, don't worry about it.
Oh fuck!
That's nothing to be ashamed of.
There's nothing wrong with Bono. You leave Bono out of this.
Yeah, make everything history again. I know what you mean. No, don't worry about Bono. No,
what?
Well, he makes everything history. Like that's his MO. Like he's that's his.
You see, I'm not as much in love with Bono's history as you. So you tell me.
My favorite one is the one where you're one singing like in the Alien Planet. I think that's a good song. Catchy.
They're all on alien planet. There's four, like
No,
four alien planets.
the one with all the balloons that she bursts. I can't remember. It's
The one where it's like, I can't hear you.
I can't
the
see you.
one
Yeah,
that
that
you-
one. Yeah, that's a good
yeah,
one.
yeah.
I think that's a good song.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah,
Connor,
that's
what's your favorite Sing 2 song?
I've not seen Sing 2. I just watched reruns of the Paw Patrol movie.
Right. What's your
Oh.
Sing 1? What's your favorite Sing 1 song then?
I've not seen that either.
Oh
for
my
fuck's
god,
sake.
this guy! Why are you even on this podcast?
Right, we're going to branch off and do
What?
a sing
what?
pod.
Take it Sing 2 podcast.
At least might have found a niche.
What? Sing 2 is like a fucking big movie. What's no niche?
Yeah,
no niche about it.
More
It
popular
has,
than your
uh,
Japanese weird, whatever movie you recommended like 10 episodes ago.
Yeah, that was weird. I'm still haunted by that. Don't ever do that again, Connor. I do like,
Oh yeah, that
Sing
yeah.
2 has like Bono in it. It has like Reese Witherspoon. Man, what's wrong with you, Connor?
Yeah, what more do you want than Bono and Reese Witherspoon?
What happened to Reese without a spoon?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you went back 20 years. Like, I mean, that's Pretty Woman kind of humor there, Connor. Not Pretty Woman, sorry. Legally Blonde. Yes, Legally Blonde humor. Yes.
Yeah, I was like, hey, Pretty Woman. That's Julia Roberts, man.
I know. Yeah, sorry. It's just,
You're so
man, I almost said Lego. Go away.
Daniel, the master of incorrect quotes and incorrect references. Yeah.
Colin Murphy spinning in his grave.
Colin Murphy, Jerry Smith, fucking Reese Witherspoon from Pretty Woman, even though she wasn't in that movie. You know, it's all coming together, guys. This is going to be our MCU movie cinematic universe.
Well, if I have to recommend any films, I was going to say, have any of you ever seen Hard Boiled?
Is that like an egg?
An egg, yeah. I was about to say that.
Oh, no, it's not. It's a John Woo movie.
John Woo. Didn't he make
Making
games?
eggs?
Didn't he make them
eggs?
games? Didn't he make Stranglehold?
Stranglehold, yes. No, he's not making free range eggs, Darren.
But he made the game though. He made Stranglehold.
No, he's a famous Asian movie director, and he made like one or two games. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I know from the games.
So Stranglehold was technically a sequel to the movie Hard Boiled, which was made in the 90s. So that gives you an idea. So yeah, let's go off on a tangent. I recommend Stranglehold. You know, if you like Max Payne,
Yeah.
and you like Asian flicks, and if you want it to be anyway like the original film, well, tough luck. It's not, but yeah.
What is hard? What's it about? What's Hard Boiled about?
Tough as nails detective guy. You know, gets involved in tons of shootouts, jumps around in slow motion, and this was before the Matrix. So he's jumping around, breaking lots of stuff. Random doves flying everywhere. At the end, he has a shootout with a guy in a hospital, and he's holding a baby in one hand for some reason. I don't know. It's a bit random, but
Well, don't forget Baywatch had slow motion.
so Baywatch is actually the original Matrix. Is what you're telling us.
Yeah, like I think he stole it from Baywatch. I think John Woo was a bit of a Baywatch fan, if slow motion.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I just say, like, if we're talking about slow motion, I'm pretty sure possibly Baywatch.
Okay. That's our recommendations for the week. I guess.
Baywatch. Watch Baywatch.
Watch Baywatch at like half speed, and then when they go slow motion, they'll go really slow.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah,
Be like trying to play. I don't know. It'd be like when I tried to play Oblivion for the first time on like a Dell PC. Celeron PC. Yeah, 2 frames a second.
Do I see Steam on Darren's? Darren has video feed has Steam on it. What's going on with this?
Darren's got dry ice, everyone.
It's a humidifier.
Yeah, it's just for our podcast listeners. Darren's video feed that we have here is like there's like ice, like it's literally like steam all over his body.
It's my humidifier. It's a humidifier.
It's like the guy from Quantum Leap when he steps out of the thing. Like, you know, it's just all look, it's all his head now.
Is that any good?
Oh, that's what I recommend. Quantum Leap, the remake TV series. It's not as good as the original, but it's all right.
Glowing endorsement.
I recommend. It's if you haven't got nothing better to watch, yeah.
10 out of 10.
Okay. Yeah, good. 10 out of 10. It's okay. IGN. Well, on that note, it's been good to catch up with you guys. Yeah, we really missed Darren. You know, it was a tough week last week, especially after Daniel moved the previous podcast.
that's liable. I'm pretty. We have a team. Look. I said this in the last podcast. We have third party investigating if there was a breach, if what happened exactly, and when they send a report, we'll let our listeners know as well.
You forgot to click the button to download it.
Well, there's no evidence of that happening, so they're trying to
Yeah,
investigate.
there's no evidence because you forgot to click the fucking button. There's no evidence of me not clicking the button. Oh, is there that? Oh, good.
Okay, provide evidence of me not pressing that button, please.
I did not have sexual relations with that button.
I literally, in the last podcast, I literally said that. I apologize, everyone. I did not have sexual. Oh my god, and I didn't even. Sarah didn't even. Oh wait, did you listen to that?
No.
Oh wow, that's weird. That's weird.
So Darren, on the next podcast, will you have the forensic results if Daniel clicked the button or not to download the previous podcast before it expired?
Yeah, I just see like 20 hours of fucking him listening to, I don't know what crap he watched. Well, no, it was Conor. You listen to Paw Patrol. What do you watch? What does your kids kind of rewatch?
Floor's Lava on Netflix. My daughter loves it.
Is that any good?
Yeah, it's actually not that bad.
Oh man, you're full of the recommendations. You fucking, what did you recommend total shite, and then you're on now here saying, oh my god, your daughter has better recommendations than you do.
It's actually good. I enjoy it. I actually do enjoy it. I recommend. Okay, fine. I'll say it. It was adequate.
That's glowing by your standards.
Everything's shit.
Well, Darren. So apart from the paternity test, I mean forensic results of next week's test.
Jerry.
Have you any other details to share with us for what may be coming up?
He doesn't plan shit.
I totally forgot it was my episode next. Fuck.
Can we just end this, Conor? This is painful. Can we just end this, please? This guy's just so sleep deprived.
Yeah,
okay.
Could do a sound of a 12-second modem.
Well, on that happy note, thank you for bearing with and surviving that. Goodbye.
Oh, is this the end? Bye.